folks, welcome back to the channel. It's time to let it glow today. We're going to be testing one of the new glow paints from Army Painter. But first, we primed Mysterio here in a matte gray air primer with a little dusting of matte white. And here we go. Data System Glow. It's a fluo green effects paint from the Warpaints Fanatics. I'm using this on all that cloud on the bottom. Now, to be honest, not super impressed with this one. Nope. As you can see, it doesn't cover extremely well, and it is nothing compared to Tesseract Glow. Actually, a little disappointed with that, which kind of sucks. But I will tweak it a little later to make it better. Fairy dust for his helmet, of course, but of course I got rid of my fairy dust effects paint when I sold all my original, but thankfully I still have it in the air paint, and it's watered down, so it works really well. And it does a nice little glazing look of a glass helmet, which is pretty cool. The next thing we're doing now is Moldy Wine for his entire cape. I just skip ahead here a little bit because you don't need to see me paint the entire cape. But again, their Warpaints Fanatics range, one of the deeper colors, does cover super well. The point of doing that white dusting or like a zenithal on top of the gray was mostly for the cloud. It wasn't for the rest of the paint, but I am going to use a single speed paint coming up next on parts of this, and having that white dusting on top of the gray just gives a little bit more oomph to the speed paint, and that is Forest Bright. This one, again, I forgot how kind of it's so liquidy, like it's so watery, and it runs down the miniature as you're going. It really pools, so be careful with that. Also, you can take a look here. There's going to be a link to the zombie version of Mysterio popping up for you guys to go take a look at that if you're interested. The link will also be at the end of the video. Yeah, so the Forest Bright does a great job here. I just wanted to get it done quickly. Mysterio took like no time at all. And then I'm doing some highlights now with a purplish red elder flower, which is in the Warpaints Fanatics. Again, I'm just highlighting his cape here with the raised edges, some of the bigger edges here and there where light would be hitting mostly. And what's really cool is once you let this dry, it kind of blends in exactly into the paint, but just enough though to still give it a highlight. The next color I was using was Rainforest, just to highlight the front and top parts of his outfit. Now I put a stabilizer with it, and then I'm using a dry brush of the Vivid Volt on top of that dust because I found it just wasn't pretty enough, but this gives a little bit more oomph. And just like that, Mysterio from Marvel Zombies is painted and ready for the table. Here, take a look at the zombie version next to it. What a difference in the model itself though. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one.